Let's see here. Let's go to another question. This is from Sarah. She says that when they got their kefir grains, I guess milk kefir grains, it seemed like it was mostly just liquid. Everything was in liquid form. It says it looks like the milk and not the grain. So what can be done about that?
Yeah, it's common because when we send the grains off, we measure them and then we put in quite a bit actually of whole milk to keep them healthy during the trip. But now remember, milk kefir doesn't need to set that long. So the liquid you get may look like it's all liquid, but it's not. We consider that to be a starter of your milk kefir with the grains inside. So if you put it back in your milk, it should do just fine. But don't throw the liquid away because there are grains in it. But you may not see them visibly. But once you put them in and you restrain them, you should be able to see it then.
Okay, good. And my understanding is, even if it looks like more milk than grains, that milk's been fermenting in the package, right, all along. So there's a lot of culture in that milk now too.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, that's a good question, Jacob, because technically you can make fermented milk. You can have the kefir milk. You could take like a quarter cup of that, just the milk itself, and put it in milk and let it set overnight, and you'll have kefir. So it's not like you need the grains all the time to make it, because even the kefirized milk, it's kind of like yogurt. You can use the milk like a starter and actually go more. Now, I've done that as a test, and I've made it up to 4 or 5 times, and it's done just fine. I didn't go past 4 or 5 times because I feel like it'd probably start losing its bacteria because it's not growing from kefir grains themselves. But it is possible to do at least one or two that way, and it'll still be just fine. That makes sense.
Okay, yeah, sure. So that's the idea, right? That culture is not just in the grains, but it's in the milk that's being fermented by the grains.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's the whole point. That's what you drink.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, great. So, yeah, I understand why that would be a misconception, because the pictures that we show, on Amazon or on the website, we show the grains when they've been strained, and it's just the grains. And then they get this package and it looks like more milk, and they're like, what happened? Did my grains melt? And no, that's not exactly what happened.
Yeah, and sometimes the same thing is true even in water kefir. I'm not sure if this is asking a later question, but we make sure we put a little sugar water in with our water kefir grains to keep those healthy. So the same would be true. Just dump the whole package in there, and it'd be like a starter of water kefir, and it would help to kefirize the next set of grains.
Okay, very good. Cool.